Hi everyone, Goddess Megan here reviewing my very first Costume Supercenter costume. The one that I got was the Roma Darling Devil. It is basically a red catsuit with a hoodie with horns and a tail. It is a fun little costume, very sexy. First, let me explain the pieces that come with it. It comes in 3 pieces. It comes in the full catsuit, which is all one piece, and then the hoodie attaches to the neck with Velcro, so you could always go without that if you want to. And then the tail is a separate piece as well that safety pins on to the back, so you can kind of adjust it and put it wherever on your butt you want it, or just above your butt, or if you don't want to sit on it or whatever. Let me stand up and show you guys how it looks. As you can see, it fits pretty well, I think. I added some red heels and some severe makeup. The size that it came in is a small medium. I believe it only comes in that one size, which actually kind of worked out. I'm not usually a very small person. I'm usually about a size 9 or a 10. I'm 38, 28, 38, I believe, are my measurements, and you can see it's stretched to fit me just fine. It's not super forgiving if you have like panty lines or anything like that, so something to think about if you wanted to get this costume. But otherwise, I think it's pretty good. There are a couple of like nitpicky complaints, like some of the sewing or whatever is not absolutely perfect, but it's nothing that you would really notice unless you're really looking for it. Also, the one thing that kind of annoyed me, let me see if I can take it off here, is the tail. The tail comes with just a safety pin on it so that you can attach it, and the one thing about that is that the tail does not come sewn together. So if you were to lose this safety pin, you might lose the stuffing in the tail. But that's really nothing that's really that big of a deal, because honestly you could always just sew that together yourself, or just make sure that you don't lose the safety pin. I have lost a couple of sequins on here, but no big deal, because it's probably not in anywhere where people are going to notice. That's another thing about this costume. It is a shimmery red material. The tail is covered in sequins, as are the horns on the hood are covered in sequins as well. And I can take that off pretty easily if I want to. One of the best things about this costume, in my opinion, is that it does come in pieces. So the hood and the tail can be removed, and if you want to, you now just have this really sexy red catsuit that you could use for another costume, or just wear by itself, put a little skirt onto it, or something like that. So that could really work out fairly well for you, especially if you want something that's more versatile, if you want something for cosplay, or if you want to kind of mix and match your costumes or anything like that. Throw a tutu on this, it would be absolutely adorable. So that's one good thing about this costume that I really like. The fact that it's nice and stretchy is really nice, and also it's stretchy, but it also seems to kind of hold you in. Like, I don't feel like I'm kind of a big girl in the chest area, and I don't feel like my boobs are gonna fall out. I don't feel like I've got fat rolls or anything like that. It's actually a pretty good costume in that. So it's stretchy enough that if you're a little bit bigger, it should fit you. But it's tight enough that it kind of keeps you nice and comfy. I think that's about it. You know, all I did for my makeup was I did some red on the eyes, you know, did a little severe on the eyebrows, dark lipstick, stuff like that. So I mean, you could really just do a quick, sexy costume, not too much thought put into it, not too much work to go into it. I don't remember the price of the costume. I want to say it was between $30 and $50. I don't exactly remember, but it's on the website. You could find it pretty easily. And I think that's a pretty good price, especially for how versatile it is. And like I said, it is actually fairly good quality. It comes in this nice bag, which is reusable. So it's got a zipper, and you can hang it up if you want to do that. And it is breathable. It's got holes in it. So that's actually pretty nice, I think, because you could keep it together in this costume bag, and you can hang it up somewhere or put it in a drawer somewhere instead of worrying about losing the pieces or anything like that. So that's pretty cool, and it's a reusable bag that you can keep. But yeah, I think that's it. I like the costume overall. Like I said, just a couple of nitpicky, tiny little details that probably, you know, could be a little bit better, but easily fixed or ignored with absolutely no negative repercussions. So I believe overall I give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars if I had to, and I'm greatly looking forward to get my next costume from Costume Supercenter. Check them out online at costumesupercenter.com. and at Costume SC on Twitter, and keep up with them, because there's going to be a lot more reviews coming from a few other models like myself, and you can see all the other great stuff that everyone's doing, and get yourself a Halloween costume or a cosplay costume or anything like that, and be pretty happy with what you're getting. All right, so until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.